welcome back to part 3 of the SBD Dauntless build, where we'll be working on the Canopy masking. Let's get started.
Well, hello, welcome back. I got all the little parts of the interior painted up. I painted it a green I made up with what did I got? A leaf green, and I think a honey brown mix. Took some green and mixed a little bit of honey brown in there to give it that more army greenish kind of, military greenish kind of color, and sprayed all the parts that first, including the cockpit dials and everything, which this was a clear part, the actual, this is the pilot's control panel. Did the base part too, and then went through and painted everything by hand. Mostly some blacks. I did some boxes and stuff of just the green to give it a little bit of an off color kind of thing. Painted the straps on them. Did all the, the aluminum silverish color for the little knobs and the red handles on them. I did this wheel here, which I'll show pictures so you can see them in a little higher detail. It's hard to see from this far away in the lighting that I have here. I did that in a gun steel. There's actually a little pistol that goes on this side. I did it in gun steel and painted the handle. Got those parts glued, these parts glued in. Did all the handles and all the parts glued on there first. I was figuring out what I wanted to glue on first so I could actually paint them at all one shot. So all those were glued on, and I went through and did a little bit of detailing. Some silver plates, they're like junction box plates, and they might have been painted green at one time, but they were removed, and just the silver one was thrown down quick. All these instrument panels are painted black, and all the dials with detail are done on that. Like I said, I'll put up some pictures so you can see. The seats, I'm doing that right, just the green, just to give them a little bit of an off color. Both sides are painted on the hull. Just been figuring a lot of things out. It looks like there's the green kind of comes over where the canopy doors will be, from what I'm seeing in pictures, or at least what other people have done. I haven't really gotten any real live pictures of this canopy area, but it seems to be that would be, the interior color. Got the gun turret together, but I wanted to get it together because it would be easier to glue, because it's such little tiny pieces and such little tiny contact points. So got that all glued together. I'm going to spray that green and then do the detailing as far as the padding where the guy would lean against. That would be in this back here area. I'll do that. I think I'm going to do it the honey brown. I do have the leather, and I used the leather on this one thing, and then used the honey brown on another, and that gives you a lighter leather look. So I think I'm going to go with the honey brown. I think the padding would look more worn, and it'll be easier, nicer to weather. Something with darker spots than the opposite. So all the little detailing, I believe I got all done. Just got to finish this gun turret, paint it green, glue the seat on, do the photo etch, because this kit comes with a photo etch for the seat straps. And this piece is a piece that goes, I think, here, like that. So I'm going to paint the underside green just in case, since I got the green out. And then eventually I got to paint this little part green. because that is the interior, because the Canopy windshield up front covers that, and that would be the color, I would think, of the interior. At least that's what I want to do, and that's what I've seen in most of them. What else? Oh boy, I'm getting my rust and oil weather stirred up because it's been sitting for a long time. I had this since the Falcon, which was a couple of years ago. But since I'm spraying some stuff, and this is a color I'm mixing up, I already had to mix it up to do these outer edges of the cockpit here, and then I'll tape that off and then spray when I spray the hull. But I got it, I can't quite tell. I just got to hit it now that it's finally dry. I just got to hit it with a flat coat to seal it, and I think it'll blend right in. You won't even know. Like I said, everything's going to get weathered anyway. That's kind of like why building Star Wars stuff is so nice, because you can, things don't always have to be exact, because it's the weathered universe. But what I'm going to do, I saw someone do on a YouTube channel, is this kit also comes with window masks, and then you have the bars of the windows, so you can mask the windows and then paint the bars of the clear part. So, but what he did is he did the interior color first, and then left the masks on, and then and he sprayed off from the outside. So he did the interior color first, but he did it from all on the outside of the plastic parts, like these Canopy windows here. He masked it up like he was going to paint the outside, but he did the green first, and then he did the blue over top, so when you look from the inside you see the green. That way you don't have to try to flip masks both ways, because I don't think they give you, the three-dimensional rail marks, I don't think are on. The inside, no, they're not. See, they're only, you can see they made it 3D, so it looks like actual bars with the windows inset. And it's only on the outside, not on the inside. So it'd be really hard to remask, and you'd have to peel, since they give you masks. Sometimes you can reuse them, but that would be a pain in the butt. So I gotta choose which Canopy I'm going to use, and I don't think I'm going to use the closed one. I'm thinking I'm going to use the open one. And one fell off, so here's one here. So that's the 1, 2, 3. The I-11 is the slider. 10 and 8 is the rear, and that's the nose. That's the biggest problem, because these all look the same. Now that has a bigger bulk head, and that bigger bulk head, which is 9, right? Or that's the sliding one. Yeah, so 11. Yeah, because that. Yeah, and it has the bar going over the top, so that's how you can tell. Yeah, and the other ones are fully open. So it goes there, and that should be there. 11's towards the rear. Goes 13, 9, 11, 10, and 8. I don't know why 8 didn't do it. this into 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Make it easier. So we're going to, what's that there? Never did figure out what that clear 6 part is either. I haven't seen it show up yet, but I will when you get. Oh, there it is. Okay. I make it a clear part. That don't make sense. But anyway. Yeah, what is 14? Yeah, what is that clear part for? It's got like a notch in it. Oh, it's an optional. It's an optional front window. But they don't even tell you in the instructions here on what to do with it. But I think that's for, is that for the bombardier's tube that they look through? But you don't, they don't give you the part. Unless that's just the way to have it, unless they, you know. But they give you an optional front windshield, and the optional part has a notch in it, which would look like it would be for like something would stick through. And I'm assuming
that's not my quote. I got that quote. I want to double check operation.
that would be the bomb tube that they would through. But we're not going to do that. Excuse me. We're going to do the standard one. So let's get all this stuff out of my way. Paints. I'd rather do this at once, and I already mixed the color, but I put a lid on it. Some tape over the cup. Parts out of the way, we can move all this over here. This and this is going to get painted green. You over there. You can go with the other small parts. Alright, let's get the good nippers. This other piece. Sandpaper.
Okay, so I guess there is operation. I'm going to plug it in. All right, nothing to score.
Alright, so this is number. There's a little imperfection in that window. I know guys on YouTube had one that did that too. It's not a crack, it's like a scratch. No big deal. That can look like a hairline crack in a plane that's been fighting, so. Is there any difference in the windows? Nope. So on here, in the decal sheet, this little blue sheet is a hobby knife. Way over here. decal sheet. The blue part, and there's the photo etch. I'm going to need that out soon too. So there's even decals on here. I don't even know what they're for. Like that there, number 3. I have no idea what that is. And I've looked all over this thing, and I could have sworn I saw it somewhere, but maybe I was looking at this. But yeah, I have no idea what that. I don't even know what that is. Maybe it's something that they show on the that goes on the outside once it's all painted. You're doing your final decals. But let's get that out. This we can keep out. Oh, I gotta remember to put those pieces on. But that happens when I glue the. And I like to keep my decals in the plastic if I'm not using them, or even when I'm, you know, trying to keep some moisture off them. So, but I will have to get to those because I need to put the dials in the on the instrument panels. And I also need to paint that one black that goes, there's one that goes here, a little one, so I need to do that too. Alright, so, I don't know if they're numbered on here. I think you just got to go off of their guide. Yep. So number 11 gets gets 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. And that, if we're looking off of this, is these 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, they were smart. This must be the full one. Yep. I don't think 13, 14, 15, or 16 matter. Let's get 14 up there. And this is so nice that they give you your own masks. Although it's hard to see on clear plastic. If you're hitting them right. So I might have to get my googly glasses. It makes it easier because when you're looking at clear plastic, it's hard to see the raised areas. Oh, we're crooked again. Just my hair too, but that hair will look like miles. That's it's nice and thin mask. It's like glue. It's like Tamiya tape.
So I attached these hinges so they were slightly less far apart than 2 layers of the foam I've got lining these jaws. The foam helps to hold on to the plastic. And then
Like I said, I don't think it matters which one of these is what.
clampage between these 2 duckbill clamps. There are a million ways to clamp a vacuum frame. There's no need to get fancy. This little duckbill works just great. I'm just going to clamp on that and it'll hold everything. So I also laid down a layer of rubber here around the perimeter. So in every way, when I put a piece of plastic in there, hang on. Oh, that's some thicker stuff. I put a piece of plastic in here and grab onto it like that. And then I bring that up there, and now I'm making. Wow, I actually put too many
It
magnets.
seems to work.
Okay, so I think I can go with half the magnets. Half the magnets each. Let's see, I'm going to practice half. Oh, that's work. It's not a deal with this magnet. Yeah. Neodymium, very strong. Very brittle.
Boy. Although if I get in the right light, I can see it better. If I get it to glare. Well, that piece laid down, so it's not allowing me to square it up. I guess I'm being a little anal, but it just seems like the middle bar is getting hidden. At least to me. I want to be careful. A, I don't want to scratch my window. B,
Same thing I was talking about before. The plastic is originally now scraping out and being uniform. Yeah. Yeah, you can see heating up. They're all nice and glowy, glowy.
yeah, that's working really good. So,
One of the reasons to get wet
let's keep trucking.
too much glue.
Make sure my battery light's working good, because I haven't charged it in a bit.
Right, that's glue.
To the other side,
You know, the foam liner that I use.
like I said, if I get it in the right,
The plastic, it is basically just an 8-inch neoprene, self-stick neoprene on the gold. Bought this on Amazon. This is a thicker neoprene. This is rubber. This is also a foam neoprene. I'm using that as a base around them, and they wear out.
Well, that one's off.
Those rubber gaskets wear out. Never remain. Very, 40 pattern. I don't want to try it. Yeah. We're going to go.
So I'm trying to find that.
One switch. All I have to do is pop it down, and all of a sudden the vacuum is on. Okay, so now I'm going to tip over, and the vacuum is on.
trying to find that angle where I get the good reflection where I can see the bars. Boy, masking on clear plastic is just not fun. Almost wonder if it'd be better just to put one big piece of tape over it. And cut them out with a sharp knife. It's working good. That's one window.
I'm super happy with it. I'm going to try another one. Not expecting to get up right away, but I am going to get another one to load.
Press them down, make sure they're down good. Alright, there's the one. We'll just go this way. And then what I'll do is I'll run just a piece of tape on the inside. Keep that clear. And I'm never going to remember which one of these are what. This is easy because this one goes right in the back. But this one might not even be on there. So if there's ones that aren't on there, we'll look at pictures. I'm going to have the gunner's gun out.
Okay, so I got 4 grams there, and I don't want it.
Yeah, he went.
Better on this one, so less proof is great. But I have another technique to get rid of some of the stuff. Give me a sec. This here is my solution. I'm getting rid of the web.
Yeah, I almost don't even need the rear end of it. It's the box shell. Box shell is just the front, the one you have that slides, and the one that stays in the center. So why kill myself working on things that aren't going to be there? I wish they'd give you a picture of it that way. You think there'd still be the little dome in the back, but I guess the way he's got to swing his gun, I mean, where does that go unless they take off without it? See, I was thinking maybe I'll paint it and get it ready anyway. But this one, I don't even know. Shoot, I might even done one I don't need. Can't see with those on. Oh boy. The one I'm not going to need is number 10, which I think I just cut. Because I want that open.
It's never trivial to get it all working.
So you can see into the gunner's area. So 11 and 9, I did not, or 11. I need to do 9. I'm definitely going to do the front. Yeah, I mean, did they always just take off without it? Or did those slide, you know? And how? How in real life did they actually do that? Now, here's a real life picture, and he does not have the dome on the back on. When the dual 30 cals are on. 30 caliber guns are on in the back, which I want it on. So it looks like they don't put that rear canopy on. I'm going to, just for shits and giggles, spray it anyway. But we don't need to do the one I just put out. So at least that's one we don't need to do. But 10 and 11, they're going to slide over top of each other. or 9 and 11 are gonna, 9 will slide over top. 11's permanently on there. 11 goes over this piece. Goes here. So that's always on there. Then this one here, 9, would slide over top. So that's going to be slid over top. Then I guess this is all left open. Because otherwise, this one went in. It would go, if I can not let that fall. It's just kind of hanging there. This would go here.
I hope you've taken this trip down memory lane with me. If you have,
And that small other canopy, yeah, that can't be back there. That rear canopy.
I'm using plastic that's a little thinner. I've got tons of this stuff. I've got like 040 and 06. Really, I
Cut it out of here. That way I can fool with them.
So I can crack up the side here, right here. I have this crack up the side. That'll make it easier.
This they might have gave you the option in case you wanted to.
Out of the form. And like I said, sometimes you make it cut just like that in order to facilitate this.
But this would go here-ish.
Styrene is so, it's so gluable, and so sandable, and so workable, well on, and find a rock like glue.
Alright.
Yeah, I went way too far in the cornstarch there. Anyway, that's an easy repair to make. You simply add some styrene on the back side, and you take a sanding stick, and sand that down, those wets disappear to the back.
You got burrs and.
Oh.
No, that's supposed to be there.
This ABS.
That would go there.
I don't work with ABS.
But if that's there and you're here,
But I really, this was an important piece of my employment back in the early office when I was doing freelance work. And
there is no room.
every time I saw the
That's a quick dip.
of my platform, I wanted to add in those, and never got around to it. So it's really nice. I guess with the texture, it's all the same kind.
Where does that fit over top?
It's got a texture on one side and it's shiny on the other. A lot of times, the
That might have been done something like that or something. I don't know.
I am still running the
I don't see how.
side here, which, that should make it a lot easier to remove.
Yeah, it goes there.
So,
But he wouldn't be able to have his guns out. So you're a no. You're a no.
heating element was not
You're a no.
uniformly. That's because some
So
of
that
the-
eliminates
the,
some masking. Yay.
fire back some of it wasn't.
But
Some of the touchy was getting its radiation radiated back.
I'm wondering just because this is for my.
It's not even as hot box.
No, because it would have to be glued on.
Now it is heating up.
I could always do the solid one. No, unless I make the canopies come,
Takes a long time to heat.
be able to come on and off, and with this piece, it's gonna have to be glued on.
One thing that I like about my back reformer,
Because otherwise, to set it here like this and have it balance, and with the other piece on top,
the heating element.
which I guess you glue on, because it doesn't tell. That's one thing I'm noticing. It's not telling me much of anything with this canopy here, unless it's in another section.
Go on YouTube. There are people who have done magnificent.
How you glue that together to have it open. It might. I'm thinking it might be in the other manual. Let's see. The other instruction book. The other instruction book is mainly like what version as far as the exterior color. And yeah, see, that's all it's telling you, what parts.
It's not heating. It's not moving uniformly.
So you just gotta kind of set it on there and glue it.
Back here, but it's not perfectly heated. This is my experience.
Okay.
Yeah. That as it moves away from the heater. Now,
While I'm looking, do I see that decal number 3?
burning off the top, but kind of. Anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that weird thing is. Anyway. Okay. So, do we do 9? Yes, we do 9. 9 and 13, because we're going to do the closed one. I don't know if the open one, I mean, you'd have to make your own tube, because they don't even give you the tube. I don't see the option for it. That's something I don't see. But yeah, I was assuming there was a tube that came out of there. But we'll figure that out when we get to it. But I have to kind of figure it out because I need to know which canopy I'm doing. That's that one. Oops. I cut one side and the other one. There we go. That's it. But yeah. I don't want a closed canopy. I want you to be able to see in there better. I see. They stack down because they slide into each other. That one went boom, boom. That one probably went under that one. This one goes over top of it. That's how it worked. But do they show that? Can you put this one underneath this one?
That was great. So,
actually, you could.
This is the hero and
See, that one goes over top of that one, and then this one.
And this is what I made.
Yeah, see, this must have slid
3 hours of labor
under.
by using this bread-shaped butt and pulling hot plastic over it.
It goes like this, and this one must have went like that.
LDF.
I wonder if I should make it accurate and do that. Like they did slide that canopy back. There's room there.
It's great for certain shots. And it can do bucks all day long.
Let me cut this one off.
MDF and LDF are both
Now we're running into
hundreds of them with that.
all kinds of questions. But the back one I do have to leave off. With the gun there, I would never. Where's the fat side go? I think towards the back.
Now I may end up. No, wait. How did I fix the webbing?
That's a hell of a window stacking.
So I have it.
That's how it did it. It all combined into that.
So what I do is
Pilot will pull this one closed,
off the butt.
and the gunner will pull this smaller one out.
The inside of the webbing is. I filled that with cyanoacrylate glue.
That's insane.
There we go. I filled the backing with CA glue, and then I dribble on a little bit.
So I don't know what to do.
Baking soda is an insta-kick for CA glue. You can use.
It'd be nice to make it accurate.
This, or you can use zip kicker.
Even to just see that much of the canopy.
But yeah, ish.
I don't see that in any.
Phenomenal with CA glue because it adds.
Oh yeah, you can see them all stacked in.
So I use it specifically for things like this where
Yes,
I
you do.
want some,
But the
I don't want them.
oh, it looks like even the rear. Are you kidding me?
Glue to work itself away from the staggering, and the baking soda helps me. Make
That we won't be able to do.
Repair it. And you can see just how much CA glue.
Yeah, because the rear is not. It looks like the rear even slid into that. But they.
Once I hit this with a coat of paint, you'll never know.
I would have to.
It is. Look, there are some people who are great.
I don't think you could do that.
Like everything else, I don't
Nope.
think you do.
There's no way you get all those to stack. No way. That's what it's doing. You can see here in this picture of the actual plane. It's a dun dun. Or that piece is one piece.
I can make several.
this rear one might even, but no, they show it down.
Even the very first form,
Drop it. So this must have went oomph, just in just a little bit.
except this giant web I gotta take care of. These three are all okay. Yeah.
Where's this piece? This piece.
And really, well, that comparison.
I mean, I could
I know these are gold.
probably do it.
I'm not even sure what the actual LED is supposed to be. It's black. And maybe you have to pull it off. Maybe I'm forgetting. I just wanted to make this look.
Boy, it'd be nice to make it accurate.
I haven't gone back into my Echo Goggles reference library, which will tell me a lot about the next steps for this. But here we are, replicating a piece of industrial equipment. And
I'm gonna mask them all and then figure it out when I'm done. It's nothing to do that.
Beautiful old vacuum form machines.
And figure out how I'm gonna glue them all together. But my battery level is getting low. I'm sure you don't really want to, you know, it's just masking. And then I'm gonna airbrush this, the green, along with the gun turret part, and
One of the most intuitive modelers
gun turret part in the.
problem solver par excellence.
I just want to do the underneath here. This is where the 50 cals go for the pilot in the front. But I just want to hit under here just in case when this is, however this sits. I don't know if it's here. I think it's here. Just in case you can see in there. I doubt it, but I got the paint anyway mixed. So I'm going to mask them all and see what happens. And see if I can get them to all accordion. What are we going to have? One. This one goes over top. 2, 3. 4 pieces of canopy. All pretty much piled up in one little spot. That's insane. But in order to look like the real plane, that's what it did. So that's what we're going to do, if I can. So, all right. But yeah, I'll be back. I'll show you how that looks. I mean, you're not going to really able, because I'm not going to pull the mask off. I'm just going to do the screen and leave it go. And then do the, that'll get the navy blue. Then I'll do that and then we'll unmask it. But so it's going to sit masked for a while, but at least, you know. But I'll come back and we'll start putting all those little parts in the interior. But I wanted to get the screen done first because I got to get the turret together and everything. So I'll see you shortly.